It's been a few years since I've ever done this before, but today's the day where I'm going to be visiting my uncle in Miami. And this is where the whole story begins. Alright, so I packed up all of my bags. As you can see, they're right here. And so it took me like maybe 45 minutes to get everything done. Besides the fact that I also ended up taking all of my clothes, well, even though I'm just gonna be until Sunday as well, but it just kind of feels different. I also wanted to bring this, the device that I'm actually using and recording it on the phone, even though I booked everything else on my phone as well, because I'm actually doing the booking this time. My dad isn't doing it, it's just me. And also, my mom is also with me as well, just for some extra support, even though this is a solo travel, but she wants to go as well for extra support. But either way, and the booking process, it took me like maybe 1 or 2 hours. It took me like until noon, and then in the afternoon as well. But it was basically just personal information, and I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing once I head to the US solo. So that is what is going to be the plan for that. But overall, if you guys want to see the rest of the process that I'm going through, the rest of the vlogs that I'm going, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps a lot on the channel, and it allows me to keep uploading more videos as well. And also, if you guys wanted to keep in mind, the Project Argentina is starting in April as well, and it's going to end in October, so I'll be uploading every single day in a week, in every single month as well. So that way, I'll keep you guys in mind of what did I even do in most of my flights to Argentina as well. But overall in Miami, we're going to have a good time as well with my uncle as well, and I just can't wait to have a lot of fun as well. So it is 8:29 p.m. in that night, so we'll just have to get some dinner, but you can probably tell by my voice as well, so we're gonna have a little bit of a sleep as well. We need to get early, like at 5:30 p.m. in the morning, because the flight starts at like 9 and we have to get to the airport at 7. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. So let's hop to the next day. So to start off, we had to drive like probably through a highway, but moreover that it was pretty easy to follow the trail to the airport, even though it took like maybe 20 minutes to get there. But overall, I still have a lot of euphoria, considering that I haven't seen my uncle for years. But anyways, we managed to make it to the airport, arriving at the Terminal 2. Unfortunately, the gate was like all the way back at Terminal 1, so we had to go through a long walk through Terminal 2 in order to get to different places. Now, of course, I did notice some different shops. Adidas, for example, which had some excellent jerseys, but with expensive prices for the best part. Also with different other shops and restaurants that you can have all around. It's pretty easy to consider, especially when you're heading to Panama for the first time. Once we got there, the gate that we took was the gate 138, considering it was all the way back in Terminal 1. But also, I managed to buy a couple things before I got to the plane. Moreover, an orange juice and an empanada, But overall, I was also listening to the counter while I was waiting. Alright, we're here at the gate, and we just got our tickets done. Looks like we have to wait like for another 30 minutes because the flight starts like at 9:13, and so we might have to keep waiting. So we didn't get business class seats, well, technically. So let's keep waiting and see what happens. Okay, long story short, I did manage to get into the plane, and so it wasn't that full. It's just I managed to get the boarding pass all up and ready, and I got the thing done. Of course, there is that iconic view every time when we look out in the windows. We always see each of the gates plus some extra airplanes that we go in each side of the gate. Now, of course, there are many airlines that do manage to come up in Terminal 2, which I'll give you a brief description on how it will look like. So to give you a brief description, there is like a wide range of airlines that usually fly to this specific airport. Airlines like Copa, United, American, and Avianca, along with other regional and international airlines such as Iberia from Spain, Air Europa, KLM from the Netherlands, Turkish Airlines from Turkey, Air France, and Delta, which they offer a broad network of connections to destinations across the Americas and Europe, which makes this airport a specific regional hub. Specifically, that in Terminal 2, it's like more of an expansion towards other airlines. Overall, we did manage to get up into the skies with a typical speed of approximately 880 to like 926 kilometers per hour, which is a normal speed that an airplane goes. For the next couple minutes, I was watching some of my marble runs that I usually do on iMovie, since it was pretty entertaining for me to do most of this stuff. It was mostly about the 12 episodes of Christmas that I usually do. Alright, so it's breakfast time. So later I'm gonna have to order. I ordered a French toast with orange juice as well. That'll be the only thing left. So I just hope that French toast is good enough. Speaking of which, I have it right here. It's right here. So I want to give it a test. See how this French toast is about. It looks really hot. Alright, so this is the French toast that I have. So let's give it a test. See what it looks like. It kind of looks like a cinnamon roll. Kind of taste this like a cinnamon roll, actually. I don't know, I might just have to give it a taste. It's pretty hot, but it's not bad. It does definitely taste like cinnamon rolls. And they also gave me this orange juice, which doesn't look like orange juice. Total orange juice. So, I'm gonna eat really quickly. I'll tell you guys everything else. So as you can see, the French toast, it was more like a cake, moreover. But also, I did manage to enjoy it a little bit more, considering it was the only breakfast that Copa Airlines were only serving in economy. Moreover, that it was quite the price. It had a couple fruits in it too. So technically the flight took 3 hours because it is from Panama to Florida. But either way, after a couple hours, we managed to arrive at what was our destination.